do is rally to the ball carrier and bring him to the ground. They couldn't get it done. Way too many yards after the catch, and they give up a big one on defense.
Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
Hey, you can see this defense. They are back on their heels right now. This offense very much in a groove, in a rhythm. They've got to find something to disrupt this. Right now, they're doing what they want, when they want, how they want. This defense got to answer the bell.
Finding some room. Got some room. Headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Gamecocks. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Okay.
Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with
I knew it was a jet. I knew it was a jet.
It all comes down
But it's hard. It's hard to stop. That jet sweep hard to stop. I use it myself. I use it myself, bro.
Players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
And the extra point splits the...
I never got one. I never got one. They always hold me when I was time for me to win mine.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here's Hardy to begin the drive. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on first down. Simmons fires to the right. Got the tight end outside. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. What a dynamic play on that last one. Flips the field, and they've got it 1st and 10 from the 28. From the gun, give to Hardy. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Here's a give to Hardy. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
This opening drive has been all offense. Really good job, nice scripted plays, taking advantage, strung together a nice series. But here's all that matters for defense. We don't even care about yards anymore. Can I keep him out of the end zone? Great job right here. Step up, get a stop, force him either to kick a field goal or get no points, and this drive is still a success.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The give to Hardy. Knocked off his feet. Missouri wants to go fast. From the gun on 3rd down, Simmons. Going for 6. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
Hey, look, it's early in the game, and this quarterback's excited. You're playing with tons of energy. You feel like you've got an opportunity to throw a touchdown pass early, create some momentum, but the play just wasn't there to be made. You got to do a better job just throwing that thing away, knowing that a field goal is big at this juncture, but unfortunately now they'll come away with nothing.
Takes the handoff. It's Clark. Turning it on. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the quarter, and Missouri has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Throwing, Sellers. Fires to the right. That's caught. It's Clark. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
And sometimes when you hand it to these guys, man, it's hard to find lanes. It's very congested in the box. But nice job when you spread it out and you give him space by throwing him the football. Sometimes he can use that blazing speed and make bigger plays. I look for them to continue to find ways to get that fast dude in space.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Here's a heat. Got a man. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and gang tackled.
And the Gamecocks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. A designed run for the quarterback. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And you can tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not...
Snags it, and he's open. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
And that's a nice job by the offense, man. I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. This time, it's the running back turned wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But nice job spreading the formation and really making the defense make a decision.
Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, and keep this drive rolling.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And this defense, man, they've got to find some answers. They've been less physical than the offense. They've owned the line of scrimmage. They're running the football, putting a drive together. All right, now in the red zone, field shrinking. How do they handle this situation? Bring more bodies, be more physical, be more aggressive.
The Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. So they were getting up against the play clock, and they don't want the penalty. They'll take the timeout here. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Goes to the option. Now the toss. Maybe a crease. He'll be wrestled out of bounds at about the 7-yard line.
Positive plays, that's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that, and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch, man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the first down, but why would you stop running option after a play like that?
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
He is denied, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Defense going all in to stop the run. Sellers. Incomplete. He was looking for the score there.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks! I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides on the defense. I call it the cost of doing business.
That's
it's
all
just
right.
part of being great off the
You
football.
good.
Sometimes you'll guess, and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach.
I know.
You know, and then the second one, you know, usually he takes me out of the game.
And the extra point puts them on top by 1. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he's going to bring this one out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Throwing throwing Simmons. Complete with conviction on the crosser. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Simmons. He wants to take the top off. Goes high to pull it in. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. The Tigers right after the huge play through the air back to the line. The run inside. It's Hardy. There's some room. Touchdown Tigers. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
These close games a lot of times come down to who executes late in the ball game. That was a late game situation. Nice execution, and now they got the lead going into the half, and they have all the momentum.
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they knew how to close the deal, rolling double nickels and the 55-yard touchdown run. Coming out with it, it's Barber. Slips through the line. He is electric in the return.
That's some bullshit, bro. That's bullshit.
Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Here's Sellers to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Clark. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Short completion on first down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Grabbed in the middle. It's Harper. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch, making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
This offense thrives on those big, explosive plays, and that one has them set up with a 1st and 10 from the 17. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Timeout called here by South Carolina. That'll be their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing, Sellers. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
And man, you gotta love that from your corner. Willing to pull the trigger right away. Obviously, the running back slips out of the backfield. They throw him the football, but he doesn't waste any time. He doesn't hesitate, pulls the trigger, runs at him, makes the nice tackle, and gets the stop.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Here comes the field goal unit. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. And it's right down the boulevard. The lead down to just 3, 20-17.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. One more snap coming before halftime. They'll start this drive on the ground with Hardy. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. And the Gamecocks will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Missouri's offense heads out ready to go. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on third down. Simmons trying not to drown in the noise. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
And the punt will go into the end zone, and the ball comes out to the 20 on the touchback. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. The hand to the running back. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Line getting set on second down. Defense in press coverage. He'll try it again. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Using his feet. He's not going anywhere, nowhere to run, and they stop him for nothing on 4th and 2. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. From the gun, give to Hardy. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Here's Simmons to throw. There's the pressure. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Well, this defense obviously knows they have to be able to stop the run now in the second half if they're going to win this game. You wonder if they were able to make some tweaks and some adjustments at halftime. Maybe getting some more bodies close to the line of scrimmage to give themselves a chance to come back in this game.
Big on big, man on man, and the defense wins on 4th down.
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Sellers. Safe completion on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. The Gamecocks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Throws to the wideout. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. He'll be stopped, but not
Good game.
before.
Let's go, baby.
Football.
Let's go, boys.
Big yardage on the return. What a play there.
I know, but I mean, shit. When you let it play, you ain't put no cheat codes in. Just let the game play, bro. I've been playing a lot of cheat code players, nigga. These niggas been.
Touchdown, Tigers.
rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Yeah.
Here comes the 2-point try. Again, it's Hardy. Into the end zone he goes. 2-point conversion is good, and the lead stands at 11. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Leaves it with the back. Breaks into the open. He goes out of bounds. Maybe a step.
Oh, okay, that's a personal foul.
Really nice pickup there.
Because he didn't go, but he didn't have to. Come on, let's go. Let's see what we got.
So hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. Once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on, hard to get him to the ground.
An 8-yard pickup on the first down completion. Now 2nd and 2. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Clark. Makes the stop at the 49. Give him 5 yards on the play and a first down.
This is an offense, guys, that really believes in physicality, and that's their identity. So running the ball on 2nd down, no problem for them.
And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Here comes the heat. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up 1 on the play.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Throws to the tight end. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the 3rd. That's it for the period, and Missouri has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Keeps it on first down. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Man, I love that play by this corner. You know why? When you run the option and that thing gets spread out, your DBs have to commit to tackling. And how about the cornerback coming up, sticking his face in the fan, and making a play? You love to see DBs tackle like that.
Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, 1st and goal. The Gamecocks, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. On the option. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Defense wants to bring the heat. Here's Sellers to throw. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
I love the vision on the quarterback by this defense. Dude, you know that ball's going to come out pretty quick down here on the goal-to-go situation. They break on the football, and they make sure they swat it.
Touchdown, South Carolina!
Good shit.
Quick strike through the air for the score. The Gamecocks with a response and a touchdown of their own.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
Why not double the try total and go for 2? Looking to throw, it's Sellers. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
I know. Without them cheat codes, when them boys ain't got some cheat codes in, I'm ready. I'm ready all day. I can play with any team.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have. Oh, he's got some space. Brought down by the defense as he barreled forward for a pickup of 9.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Line gets set, 1st down. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces, and it's supposed to go somewhere, and sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Man, this quarterback is going to have to be deadly accurate here in this 2-minute situation, right? And that's really what he's had to be all game long. He hasn't had a lot of yards because the coverage has just been so tight. He's had to be pinpoint perfect. It's been hard just to find completions, no doubt. That's going to be the same thing here in this 2-minute game.
Thank you. Give me that truck. Give me that truck. Shit, give me that truck, man.
Trying to run out this clock.
I'm running it out.
Been the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive, now out close to midfield. On 1st down, it's Hardy again. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Timeout called here by South Carolina. That'll be their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. They'll give it to Hardy. Tackled there by the defense. The Gamecocks take a timeout. That's their last one. Now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. They'll try to run it in with Hardy. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short.
And this defense is kind
yes, sir.
And they finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of 1st downs, got some things going.
Yes, sir.
I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game.